According to a survey, the average smartphone user scrolls the equivalent of 78 miles a year.
These problems of lack of willpower, I don't know what I want in life, all of these problems are related to screens.
You and I are going to spend 20 years of our life on our phone.
There's an axolotl at the dive bar. A drunken axolotl shouldn't drive. Cause used to tell the axolotl, if you come back tomorrow, we're gonna breath Elijah, then your wife and kids are gone. Okay, so I'm getting ready for a wedding. It is a Sunday, so I have work tomorrow, so hopefully I don't get too fucked up. I'm not gonna try to get fucking blasted. But yeah, after today, I'm gonna start waking up at 6:30, unfortunately. It's gonna fucking suck, but it is what it is. Basically, for this series, I'm trying to focus not on the physical aspect, but more of like the mental aspect, like internal health. Get enough sleep, positive self-talk, like no self-deprecation. Overall, just like being nicer to myself. My overall goal is just to be healthy, be happy. I guess it's more like being content with where I am, where I'm at in my life, because I'm definitely not, which isn't a bad thing, you know? I mean, you really only improve on something when you're not content with it, or you change things when you're not content with them. But also it's like, there's no reason for me to be hard on myself about it, and I just need to find that balance. Ow. That's in my scalp. Okay. There's gonna be YouTubers who are like, fixing my life in 24 hours, or giving myself a glow up in 2 hours, and it's just not realistic, to be honest. It's a long journey to like really become the person that you want to be. And the reason I'm doing this is because I've just been consuming content, and I'm tired of seeing other people have the life that I want, and me just like sitting there watching them. The thing is, my dream is gonna take a while to get, and that's okay. I know I'm capable of it. You really just need delusion and consistency, and the problem I have is consistency. I don't really stick with one thing enough to master it. I kind of just like jack of all trades, master of none, which again is fine, but I would just like to just stay consistent with something and then see how it works out. I think the reason I'm so inconsistent is because I'm a perfectionist, and that holds me back from actually like completing stuff I want to complete. If they're not perfect, I give up on them and I never actually finish anything. I think the key to consistency is being okay with imperfection, and that's the whole point of this series. It's just to be like, I will figure it out. I just need to keep fucking doing it. Shit takes a long time, and I have to be okay with that. And I had to be okay with being shit before I get better. Oh, let me put on, before I curl this. This was not the finished look. Wow, I finished an hour early. I really thought it would take 2 hours. Cool, that's the look.
First-rate town, and all you ever notice are the ways it stretched too far. Well, it has been knocked down, but some of us are still left here between the scars. And when you look around, all you ever notice is you cannot see the stars. This is a first-rate town, you know. You just can't see very far. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave, 'cause they'll all it against me. You can never leave.
It took way too fucking long to figure out that angle, and I hit the camera on the wall, but it seems fine. I should probably explain what I'm doing. Basically, I'm tired of just laying in bed, just watching YouTube all day, and not, like, getting anything done and feeling bad about it. I was trying to think of, like, when I was the most productive, and that was when I was literally in high school. Because think about it, I had 7 or 6 classes. I'm not saying it the other way. I had to balance that with, like, my social life and, like, my extracurricular activities and shit. And then I had to do, like, a bunch of homework, but I still managed to get mostly everything done. I Admittedly, there were a lot of assignments, not a lot, but there were assignments that I did turn in late. But for the most part, like 90% of the part, I turned in everything on time and I had good grades and shit. So I was like, why was I the most productive then? Well, one, it was the pressure to get good grades. Number two, there was like actual structure. I had to wake up at a certain time to be able to get to school on time, and then there's class periods that start and end at a specific time. And the way I function, I guess, is that I need that kind of structure, because if I don't have like alarms going off every 5 minutes being like, you need to be doing this now, you need to be doing this now, I'm just not going to do anything. So I decided to take it upon myself to try and make my day-to-day resemble my schedule in high school. I thought that by implementing this like little time blocking structure type of deal, that I'll be able to like get more things done in a day, while also being able to, you know, adjust it to where I can like not be burned out, one, and two, I'm like comfortable with it. I like getting things done earlier in the day and then just having the rest of like the evening to like play Minecraft and do whatever. But I know the struggle is gonna come when I have like a social gathering to go to and I can't go to bed at like 10 p.m. like usual. That's gonna be difficult, if I do say so myself. And I do say so myself. But yeah, I don't want my whole life to be consumption like it has been for the last half a decade. Every productivity guru's advice is to get off your fucking phone, which I agree with. I did that already. And I've been off social media for like a month now. The withdrawals were really bad, I will say. It was fucking terrible. I was tweaking. But my screen time has gone down. It's still kind of bad, because now I just use the browser version of Reddit whenever I have a question, and then I just like go down a rabbit hole asking questions. Not like in the forums, but like looking up questions. But again, having my routine structured like this, it's gonna make me not go on my phone, obviously. And then ever since I've been playing like Minecraft, I've been playing for like 3 days. I'm in my 2-week Minecraft phase. I just don't really feel like going on YouTube anymore, unless it's like late at night and I just need something to sleep to. Which, I don't know if it's a bad thing that I need YouTube to fall asleep to. I don't know if that's a habit that I also need to break, but sometimes I go like a while trying to look for the perfect video to fall asleep to, which is kind of weird because I'm going to end up falling asleep to it anyway, so it doesn't really matter what video I pick. But it doesn't make me go to sleep like super late, usually. Sometimes it does, but it happens, but it's not often enough where I care too much about it. Anyway, see, I cleaned my sink, and I wasn't gonna do that if I didn't do my stupid alarm things. But it's not stupid, because it works. This system is basically just getting me to do shit I really don't want to do, but I have to do. And that's what school was, right? It was just you having to do things that you really didn't want to do. But instead of getting good grades, and I don't have the pressure of that now, thank God. Instead of getting good grades, the motivation now is just myself. It's just me wanting to be a better person. So, and I know this is gonna take a while. I know at the end of the week it's not gonna, like, I'm still gonna have a lot of work to do, but this is a step, and I am very proud of myself for taking a step, and I'm proud of myself for saying I'm proud of myself, you know, because a couple years ago I don't think I could have said that. So I've come a long way already, and I still have a long ways to go, which isn't necessarily a negative thing. It's cool. Life is all about just living it. Life is supposed to be long, and you might as well try and make the best of it and try to live up to your potential instead of just like bumming around. Because let's be honest, no one feels good when they just doom scroll all day. I didn't. That's why I had to delete everything, because I was madly addicted to my phone and just like scrolling on Instagram Reels. It was really bad. Like every single second when I just felt any sort of boredom, I just went on my phone. I didn't let myself be bored. And being bored is where creativity is like fostered. And admittedly, I've been creatively stunted for like half a decade. So I think all in all, this is a good stepping stone. And now that I have nothing to do, I might as well get all the things, like all the chores that I don't want to do, but I have to do, done. You know?
It's coming to a close. I guess I should know that I'm never gonna see you again in a place that sells vintage clothes. I guess you should know that it hasn't been the easiest years for
This is the aftermath. I picked up everything off the floor and moved it to that chair. Tomorrow's is gonna be cleaning my closet for the most part.
Ghost got in a saving throw, and I don't even care that it's over, and I don't even care there's a wall. Now whatever.
Good morning. It's 9:30. I'm pretty much on time for everything so far today. I started my first task at 7:20. Yeah, for the rest of the time today, I'm just cleaning my closet.
It's coming to a close. It's coming to a close.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel kind of ridiculous having to, restrict myself and force myself to stick to a somewhat strict regimen. I feel kind of weak. Like I had to delete literally everything off my phone because I was so addicted and I was too weak-minded to just not doom scroll. But on the other hand, like those apps were literally made to draw your attention, right? And keep you on there as long as possible. It's like scientifically made to keep your eyes on it. But for some reason, I'm still like, I can't believe you have to go through all this or do all this just to be productive. I'm 23, which is still young, but at the same time, I feel old. Like I'm too old to be doing this shit, but I'm too young to be worrying about it. And that's just your 20s. Your early 20s is just like not. Your early 20s is supposed to be figuring shit out and being confused. And like everyone's having an identity crisis, but at the same time, I feel like I'm the only one having an identity crisis. I just feel like an iPad kid who has been watching too much Cocomelon, so their parents have just added on all these restrictions on them. But like, it doesn't matter what system I use. Like, who cares? Like, it may be ridiculous, but it works. It's working, and I'm getting stuff done. It just feels silly, but like, why does it matter if I'm getting stuff done and if it's working for me? Why do I care that it's not the conventional system for an adult? When I don't do anything, I beat myself up about it, and I feel guilty about it, and I'm like, why am I just laying in bed not doing anything? And now that I am trying to be productive and getting stuff done, my brain's like, why are you doing it this way? You're so dumb. What? It doesn't make sense. No matter what, that side of me is just like not gonna be happy with how I do things. And I just need to ignore it. It doesn't matter how I do it. Like, as long as I'm not hurting anyone in the process, which I'm not, then why would it matter? Why would it matter how I do things? I genuinely just need to stop comparing myself to other people. There's plenty of people my age who have their own house now, or not married and shit, and have a good job, whatever. That doesn't affect me. Why do I care? It doesn't affect my life. I really just need to focus on myself, because I'm doing good. Genuinely, I am doing good because I'm trying something and I'm trying to be productive and I'm getting stuff done and I'm trying to better myself, right? Like, that's the whole point. The whole point is just me trying to better myself. So why am I mad that I'm not doing it the right way? The right way? There is no right way. Like, dude, I finally cleaned my closet. It was horrific. I cleaned it though. Now I just look at all the other stuff I have to do, like clean my desk and then clean my bed and then clean the gym and shit. I don't focus on the progress I've made. I focus on everything else that I have to improve. And then if I don't improve them, I'm like, oh my god, you're a failure. Which doesn't make any sense. It isn't all or nothing. It's just the whole thing is supposed to be 1% better every day. And I have been doing 1%, but I have been doing 1% better every day. So why does it feel like I'm still behind? Like, why am I not happy with myself that I'm making progress? Like, I don't see the progress as enough. But what defines enough? Who defines enough? I know I'm doing good. I know I am. It's just for some reason I feel like I'm not. It's like no matter what I do, I'm just not. There's always something to criticize about myself, no matter what I do. And you know what? Fuck it. Who cares? That part of my brain is stupid. It can shut the fuck up. I'm doing good. I know I'm doing good. I'm making progress. I'm not hurting anyone in the process, and that's all that matters. So, really, who cares?
Down on myself, hope you're doing well.